Hello and welcome to another set of turns here with the False God. I am playing as Pangea in our Disciples game, and we are on turn 48. 48. Let's see what we have going on. Lightless Lanterns and a Rune Smasher. What we're doing with the Rune Smasher is we're going to try and put a bunch of pen gear on the bigger dryads, the dryad mothers, and then try and charm, try and do some really good charm assassinations. See if we can't steal some cool stuff. We found an inverted tower. Of course, went to the wrong province, which is an illusionist and 4 air gems, which is pretty cool. We even already have a lab here. Did we get this lab for free? I assume we... Okay, I don't know how this lab got here. I don't remember building it, though. Just for, like, the blood hunting or anything. I don't think I would have done that. Although, I suppose nothing's impossible. Battle... Marverni attacking Rus in Femoria. That's always amusing. We got the God against Chudes. A bunch of wizards and mages. And then great bears who are sacred. Let's just take a look here. Yeah, there's a bunch of these. Perkanoos, which are, I think, the cap only mage, maybe. And that's 6 magic pats. Son of Heaven. Thunder Priest. A lot of mage support here, along with the chewed skin shifters and these great bears. And on this side, we got the big doggy, who's got a lodestone amulet and a storm spool for resistances and MR. Regen / resistant curse bestower, blood vengeance. A lot of afflictions though, and a lot of experience. He has 550 HP. Is he like a corpse eater? Yes, corpse eater. Okay. I think personal regen. Now he's got 20 regen. Soul vortex going. Soul slay is not, I think, going to be very effective against him. I guess we'd have to look at the other cast. Oh, they're preparing to cast. They haven't cast it yet. But I don't think soul slay is going to get a lot done here. At that high of MR. Yeah, somebody cast it. Let's just take a look. I guess you do still have to look at the caster. Communion slave. All right, let's find a master. Master. Soul slay. So he's rolling 11 versus 27 plus DRN. He's extremely unlikely to get through. I think we can... So the question would be, can these guys deal enough damage to him? And I think the answer is very clearly, definitely not at this much HP. Does that say plus 110? He's got 20% regen on 500 hit points. There is a 0% chance that they are breaking through. I guess invulnerability in there. He's taking hits, but he's already got a bunch of the diseases. I doubt he's getting more. The real question is, yeah, how many can he kill before they rout? Because he's not actually... He doesn't appear to be killing them super fast. But he certainly is going to win. Yeah, he killed 16 skin shifters and 3 great bears. Again, that's Marverni attacking Rus in Femoria. Blood economy still trash. Still working on it. We gave this province to Satis so that he can upgrade the fort for us, because we can't do it at all. I was going to say we can't do it effectively, but we can't do it at all. Satis takes out some water dudes. Oh, this is big. Ubar attacking Vanheim in a fortress. He's got... We love our archers. But mostly the Brazen Guard. He's got a water elemental. This dude's got some fire gems. Not sure what he's doing with those. And then the God is back here with some bodyguards. And oh, no, I'm sorry. This is just an enchantress. It's a similar model. Not sure what she's up to. Oh, she's doing Howl. Okay. That makes lots of sense. And just a handful of random mages, it looks like. On the Vanheim side, the Howl is going to mess him up if the other guys don't get to him first. But we did lose 14 Brazen Guard. But so be it. Bloodhenge Druids, 300 gold, 6 water gems, plus 400 population, or 500 population. We beat back some Bloodhenge Druids. Looks like it was kind of close. And we patrol some stuff. We're under siege. The Black Forest. Hold on. Oh no, we were beaten by the enemy. Whoops, I can't read. Okay, we can't, we were defeated, but there are some Dark Vines left, so we gotta send somebody out to deal with that. I was thinking because we still owned the province that we'd won the battle, but that is not true. So I think we're gonna try and seduce one of the dudes that's standing on here if we can. Other than that, we're gonna send some Centaur over to kill him. Doing our trickery over here to get this fort upgraded. We've got our big ball of dudes. Have we finished? It's been a couple days since I did this. Is Zibalba dead yet? Yes. Okay. Excellent. So yeah, we've currently got these guys who are just standing around. You know, we don't have another conflict we're immediately trying to jump into. It's still really back and forth amongst all these players. We got a white mage. That's somebody's god coming out, doing some cool stuff. We did eat Vanheim. It looks like we're just about done eating Vanheim. I'm not sure if Satis will get these or not. He may try. And Ubar's got one more fort to get, but if we go ahead and look at our statistics, right, Ubar's up there. And this is a big part, you know, this is great scales and a lot of provinces versus not very good scales for the most part. Although scales don't impact your gem income. Ubar is going off the chain here. We are going to be looking to, in the future, claim some thrones like this one and this one. I think that is our next job, as well as sending dryads out to try and get some cool seductions. See if we can't get some extra mages. Blood hunting. So we're blood hunting taller than I normally do, right? We got 5 here. And I think we've got 5 somewhere else. The idea was to, we don't have the other one. Yes we do. We have 2 provinces. Oh yeah, here. This is 5, and the other province is 1, 2, 3, is also 5. That's a little bit taller than I normally do. Remember, I stick to 4. I think the idea here was we didn't have enough chaff yet. So we're still trying to get our chaff together. I believe that it is more chaff efficient to hunt tall than it is to hunt wide. I'm not 100% sure, but that is my understanding. I would currently say though that our blood economy is not really doing very much yet. But we have enough in the bank, and we're going to be able to probably pump out, 3-4 vampires in the near future once we get that research, and then maybe we can really look to take off from there. They're obviously much better hunters. Sort of help propagate themselves forwards. I don't know if we will be doing any kind of shenanigans with the Shattered Throne. We haven't claimed it yet, and you got to claim it to get the blood magic bonus, but definitely something we could consider doing is sending, a bunch of our own vampires, like make a couple vampires at home, get a bunch of blood hunting going, and then take this for a turn once it's claimed, and then summon a whole bunch for a big discount. That would be pretty amazing. Currently, though, we haven't claimed it. We're trying not to get everybody to fight us just this second. Yeah, armies are scattered like all over the place, right? We got random Lanka stuff is here coming down on these guys. Agartha's, I think, been less impacted than some of the others, but they're definitely all, there's some struggle bus going around for that team. Let's see if we're casting anything cool. Another thing we need to start getting our mind together right for those vampires is that we don't actually, we're growing a fortress. yeah, we talked about this up in 187. We're going to grow this fortress and then give this back. This has enchantresses. But how we're going to actually go about getting those vampires, we're going to need to borrow. We're going to need to do an empowering. We have no effective way of getting a death mage. None of our, except, I take it back. We've got these guys. We've got death ones. They don't have any blood though. So our options are empower somebody, or we can empower in death, or we can empower one of these guys in blood. If we do empower it in blood, we then need a skull staff, a face thingy, and then a ring. And if we're going to do the blood empower route, we then also need a blood booster, like a brazen vessel or the chest item. I think that's what we probably should do. The other approach would be to empower probably a blood 2 already pan, and they would need all the same death items, death boosters, but they wouldn't need the blood booster. And we do have access to a Ring of Sorcery from our teammates who have either made some or are going to make some. And so we will be able to get access to that. We do need to coordinate, though. It's trading in Dominions obviously isn't very efficient because you can't use the item the turn it's being traded. So they have to not use it for a turn to trade it to us. Then we have to cast the spell. Then we have to send it back to them. So to get that one turn of use costs us 3 turns of having that ring. And on an item that costs, what is it, like 50 Astral Pearls? It's pretty expensive. It's kind of, But now, we need to do it. We need to break into vampires. We need the first one. But it's an expensive way to get in. Let's go ahead and jump to the next turn, though. 49. Not too much else going on in that turn. All right. Found some more blood slaves, or no, excuse me, we did find some more blood slaves, but first we found another pair of nature gems. We have too much nature income. What we're going to look to do with this nature income though, right, is put it into, excuse me, like a big gift of health, or eventually a big gift of nature's bounty once everyone's fighting us anyway. So we have a lot of it. I don't necessarily feel like we're wasting it. I think we're going to be looking to put it into some kind of a giant global. And that's, I think, is going to be a good use for it. A much better turn of blood hunting for us, by the way. We failed to get the Bloodhenge Druids, but we assassinated them in a Dark Vine. Ooh. This is Satis attacking some independents. So they're all, mostly, these guys are undead. And so I believe Satis's hope is to steal some of them with Control the Dead. You can see it being cast over there. And you can see we did get, I think, a little bit of it worked, I thought. But so they're doing a mixture, I think, of Control the Dead and obviously lots of Horde of Skeletons. It's archers, because it wouldn't be a Satis battle without it. This is a fully kitted out lumber construct. Who is standing in the back. I guess he's guarding these mages. I suppose. These undead have made it to the mage line. Which is not ideal. That guy's got huge dust-to-dust drops over there. Surprised we actually don't see more dust-to-dust coming out. I mean, it is, but they're doing some other stuff too. Here comes the Titan. It looks like a dangerous Titan. These guys must have bad stats. They're not hitting yet. Oh, they're paralyzed. Okay, they don't really deal any damage. Oh, yeah, I guess this guy's paralyzed, isn't he? He's Twiceborn. Paralyzed. Yeah, okay. But they look like they're winning over here. Are they all fatigued out? Yeah, I think they fatigued themselves out doing stuff. Not sure what the temperature scales are here. I suppose will it show us? The encumbrance. Oh, it's severe heat. Man, lizards can't win. Too much hot heat, they're encumbered. They're cold-blooded, so if it's too cold, they're encumbered. They gotta have it. They're like the bear, not the Berenstain Bears. They're the three little, not the three little pigs either. Just goodness, Goldilocks and the three bears. You know that one. Okay, let's go ahead and fast forward though. I think we're trying to control the dead this Titan, which would be a pretty cool steal, but she just got herself whacked by something. What killed you? Drain life. Okay. Anyway, we do manage to take the throne. Or well, Satis does. He lost 2 reborns. Could have been twice born though, so they may just be cheaper. And picked up 5 shades, so he did not really get to steal anything the way he wanted to, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. We kill some Bloodhenge Druids and Dark Vines. We see a Marverni Thug. Thug maybe is a strong word. Blessing Irons. I think we've seen little Marverni things like this work before. He has 20 protection and 13 defense. And he's resistant to stuff, and he has a little baby bit of regen. He's pretty susceptible still, though. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and die. We got an Adventurer, Nature Gems, and a Staff of Corrosion. 16 Water Gems, Province income. Some Dark Vines attacked Ubar, but he was okay. Dark Vines attacks a Tis. We got rid of a Monster Boar. And a Shadow Imp. We cured a Battle Affliction. So yeah, it's this, for the most part, this is the same as before. We're just trying to get our blood hunting operations going. We're currently using wolves as our patrol chaff of choice because we can make them for nature gems, and we obviously have lots and lots. I don't think they're the most efficient. You'd have to go and look at the list, but they are good for us because we have lots of options, or lots of nature gems. So let's see if we're doing anything else interesting this turn. Not really. Doing some blood sacrifice. We need to get a temple going, but we haven't yet, which is a mistake, but I think this guy's headed to go and build the temple. But at least we're blood sacrificing to get our Dominion here. So again, there's no, with Zabalba dead, for the we got some shitty Dominion sneaking in over here that we need to try and get out. It's definitely impacting this province. But our middle stuff, even though it doesn't have all of our Dominion, is still okay. This stuff's not. This is probably the really, this is the real garbage Dominion. So we're doing our best. Getting these thrones would help a lot too with Dom spread. Once we sort of get that together. But yeah, I'm not really casting anything else that's cool this turn. But Ubar is just about to finish off Van. And yeah, we'll be sort of looking to continue on from there. We're now into the blood magic research, so should take us a couple turns to get that all sorted out. But yeah, all right, well, it's not a very eventful pair of turns, but sometimes just when you finish a war, that's sort of what it looks like. So anyway, this was turn 49, I believe. Don't know why. There we go. So I'll see you all next episode for turn 50. If we weren't in the mid game before, we certainly would be then. So thanks everyone for joining me, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day.